Alright, so we are playing our new blue-white control deck. So with this opening hand, we have an opt. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Since we don't know what our opponent is, we can keep it. We have basically 4 lands. And I can fetch pretty much anything I want, at least. And they played a tap. Green, red. Well, I don't think this is the amulet still. Or at least the same amulet I was thinking about. Maze Mind Tome. I'm gonna have to counter that. What is this deck? Maze Mind Tome. So let's go ahead and fetch for a Hallowed Fountain. But we really have to counter that Maze Mind Tome. It's technically a card advantage for them. It's going to allow them to draw 4 more cards and then gain 4 life. Huh. Oh, now I have an idea of what this deck would probably be. Scapeshift. Haha, Scapeshift is back. Alright, let's try to deal with this deck. How do we know? It's been a while since I last played against Scapeshift. Let's put that at the bottom. I can't remember how do we play against them. And look what I found. I got a bunch of lands and a path to exile, which really doesn't matter because even if we try to path Sakura Tribe Elder, we either let it happen or they just sacrifice. Well, at least we do have Cryptic Command in our hand, so if they choose to cast something scary, then we can deal with that. And they decided to attack, of course, because they can sacrifice. Oh, they have another one. Yeah, I'm gonna let that in. That's not our target. There are only 2 cards in here, at least, that I know of, that I have to wait for and save my counter spell for. That would be Scapeshift, and the other one is the Titan. And now they started searching for their lands. Yeah, so they are already at the 6 mana. Oh, maybe not. Huh! I'm gonna have to counter that, I think. It's Golas. So it's the poor man's version of the Titan because it's still technically let them search for lands. Is this new? I'm not sure. I haven't really played against Scapeshift to know whether they are already using this card or not. But is this new? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Anyway, what are we? Oh, he got another one. Let's try Think Twice, and let's hope to get a counter spell on top of our. And we did. So let's counter that. So basically, we are preventing them to find Valakut. Oh, the World Tree. Huh. Nice. So I guess this is the newest iteration of this deck. Alright, let's see. I did find my 3rd and final Cryptic Command in this deck. So, yeah, you can let that in. This will be my last hard counter. So I guess I'm gonna save it for the right spell. Don't they have like the what is? Oh, Alright, so let's path the Dryad first, because that Dryad allows him to use his lands anyway and anyhow. So let's fetch for a plains, and then let's counter it. I'm gonna have to counter that. That's a prime time. That is prime time. I'm gonna have to counter that. And we found a repent. Alright. So far, so good. Well, not so good. Well, at least we found Snapcaster, so Snapcaster can still... You know what we can do instead is to snap, cryptic, bounce, snap. Oh, there you go. Alright, let's snap, cryptic, and let's bounce snap. Oh, alright. Well, they have decided to end the game, so let's move on to game 2. So, of course, we are going to put in Ashok. It's very effective against that kind of deck. And do I have to put this card in? Weathered Stone, a newest addition to my sideboard. I'm pretty sure I need Aether Gust because it will counter or like delay whatever they're trying to do, because most of their spells are either red or green. And then we don't need Terminus, or I think I don't need Terminus because there's not a lot of creatures for them. Probably don't need Narset here, but I definitely need Crucible of Worlds. So keep one Narset because we still have the combo in the deck, the land, Gaia Reach, Sanitary. And our opponent's name is Watanabe Yu. Let's see, we got a bunch of lands and 2 cards, just like the game earlier. But now that we know what our opponent is, I'm considering taking a mulligan for this. But you know what? Let's keep it. We do have Think Twice, so we can, and we do have Field of Ruin. Yeah, let's keep it. Since we have Field of Ruin, if ever they, let's say, cast play their... Now our opponent is thinking about it, or they didn't mulligan. Yeah, they were just thinking about it. Alright, so we found another land. Well, I was hoping not to find another land, but anyway, let's play Marsh Flats in past the end of our opponent's turn. That is, of course, if they let us get our priority back. Oh, there you go. Alright. Watanabe Yu. Could it be the Yuya Watanabe? I don't think so. Explore. Sure. As if I can do something. Well, he doesn't know, but I can't do anything about it. But I'm amazed by our opponent playing Scapeshift. This is our first game after the banning, so this is our post-ban game. First game. So he did play Valakut, as I was hoping he would, and he did. And that's the reason why we kept the hand, because we do have a Field of Ruin to answer that situation. And I guess I read it right. I guess. Or maybe because they do have another Valakut in their hand. Oh, made mine too. This time, I can't stop it anyway. So unlike game 1, probably will have some issues because of the Maze Mind Tome. People sometimes ignore this card, but it is so powerful against, or at least in the right deck. Now we found Jace. We're really not looking for Jace at the moment. I can now play Field of Ruin, and I can do it now because I know that I don't have anything else to do on my turn, and that there's nothing in my hand that would actually stop our opponent. Now they started to draw a card, but of course they don't know that. They don't know that we don't have. Out of the 7 cards that we have, 5 of them are land. Oh, there you go. So he does have a second Valkyrie. So let's take out the first one, the one that is untapped, because we will give him an untapped land anyway. So yeah, sure, use it. Alright. And we found another land. Great. So let's play our Gaia Reach so we can cycle some of the lands that we are drawing. I can probably play Jace now. It is just that our opponent is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 lands. They probably will have a 6-1 next turn. And they Cavern of Souls. Alright. This is not looking good. And they did cast Primeval Titan. And of course they're going to find another Valakut, I think, and then probably something with haste. Land that. Oh no, he did not. Well, to be honest, at this point, I'm probably dead. I do have Condemn, it's just that I have to. Our opponent has to attack first before I can use Condemn here. And I found another land. Wow. Let's see. Path. Oh, no. Wow, I miss Mystic Sanctuary here. So, what to do? I mean, I can cast Jace, but it really wouldn't do anything. I can maybe use Cryptic, tap the Primeval Titan. But what are we going to do with the Valakut? Yeah. Tap, let's see. Tap, draw. Let's see if we get. Oh, we didn't get the right card. I was hoping I'm gonna get a Path to Exile, for example. And another Primeval Titan. I think we're dead because once that's 3, 6. Yeah, we're dead here. Oh wow, yeah, we're dead. Yeah, I'm conceding. So moving on to game 3. I don't like Condemn, so let's take it out and add Celestial Purge, I think. But no, it doesn't take care of the green permanent. Maybe let's just add another Narset, because I did get Gaia Reach, but I don't have Narset, and Narset can find us an answer and dig for it. So I guess, yeah, I'll just go ahead. Ooh, I'm gonna keep this. I do have Field of Ruin, and I have Marsh Flats, which will find. I can find Hallowed Fountain. Castle Vanches will come into play untapped. Cast Counterbalance, and let's go from there. Although yes, I am holding one of my win condition, but once we find Jace, we can just put it back on top. and we're not going to cast it anyway anytime soon, so let's just keep holding to it. So yeah, alright. Since we're on the play, we'll be able to cast Counterbalance first. That should at least, hopefully, that should at least counter one or two spells of our opponent. Hopefully this is the first one. Nope. Oh, wow. Alright. So this is a good card to draw. We found Crucible of Worlds on top of our library. So what's the game plan here? I can play a land, cast Crucible, or I can keep an open mana for remand. But he's probably not going to be casting anything nasty yet. Not yet. He'll probably do it on his next turn, so this is the best time for me to cast Crucible of Worlds, so that next turn I can play Field of Ruin and start destroying his non-basic lands. And then eventually, hopefully we drew our we get to draw our Ghost Quarters, so we can just destroy any target that we want. So he's playing, didn't do anything. Alright, and we found Aether Gust. Alright, we're getting better draws compared to our game 2. Alright, so we can start destroying our opponent's land on their at the end of their turn. Let's use Counterbalance first. Hopefully it's a Teferi. Nope, it's a Snapcaster. So we are going to counter that, but let's destroy one of your land first. Destroy one, and let's find an island. Yeah, I think I need an island here. And let's use Remand. Alright. So, we found Spell Snare. Alright. Not really the card that we need now, because of we're already somewhere in the middle of the game. Snare could have drawn Spell Snare earlier. Anyway, we're gonna go with the motion of playing Field of Ruin from our graveyard over and over again for as long as they have non-basic lands. And then we can play Opt. Oh yeah, I know, I'm gonna do that again. So let's see what's on top of our library first. You know, I don't want to use Opt. Let's look at the top of our library. What is it? Glacial Fortress. Now I'm gonna use the one. Now I'm gonna use Opt because I don't like Glacial Fortress. And we found Flooded Strand. So yeah, sure. I mean, we can. I have no other choice. I'm gonna have to let that in. You can find the land that you want. You're probably gonna look for Valakut, but I do have Field of Ruin, so what are you going to search for? Because whatever you're looking for, that's the first thing that I'm going to target with my Field of Ruin. My only concern is, of course, this is a creature that can attack me and I don't have Path to Exile. I could have... Oh, alright. Well, it will come into play tap, right? Yep, it did. So I can destroy that at the end of your turn. And we can find another land. I can also try and use Opt now. Alright, we found our Path to Exile. And let's play Field of Ruin. Can we cast Jace and leave enough mana for Field of Ruin? Nope, I can't do it yet. So we'll probably do it next turn. Yeah, we'll do it next turn. We can cast Path to Exile here. But you know what? I'm gonna take it. I think I'm gonna take it because it's only for 3. I can try and take it first. Because if ever, what I'm gonna be, yeah, that's the one I was saving my Path to Exile for. That's another Glacial Fortress. I am going to counter that using Aether Gust. So it's up to you whether you wanted to put it on top of your library or at the bottom. But you know what? I have Field of Ruin. So even if you put it on top of your library, which you did, I will destroy one of your land and you'll be shuffling your library. Haha! I didn't realize that, but it's a good sequence. Oh, alright. So I'm still sticking with my Field of Ruin and I'm keeping that Flooded Strand in my hand for now. We did find Archmage now Charm, which means I am not casting Jace yet. So I'm gonna take that again. I'll probably use Path. Oh, he's got another one. You know what? I'm gonna go to counter this. I don't think I do have a spell that is 6 mana to cast anyway. The only 6 mana spell that I know that I have is, oh yeah, I got Narset, but I'm gonna use Archmage here. I just wanted to see what's on top of my library, but the only 6 mana spell that I have, I already taken them off. So let's destroy the last non-basic land. And we only have one basic land left. Now what I wanted to find at this point is my Ghost Quarter. I can cast Jace and I can still have you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. I should have fetched for a non-basic land here, to be honest, because I will definitely be that one. Yeah, the land in Entreat the Angel. Alright, now here is the problem. What I should have done instead is look at the top of our library, because now it will attack and I am not gonna use Path because I'm gonna save my Cryptic. Oh my god. Well, that's a misplay for us and something for you to learn. Not to do that. And he's got another one. Alright, I know I know what's on top of my library, so I'm gonna have to counter that. Counter to draw. And yes, I know it is Entreat the Angel. That is bad sequencing, to be honest. I didn't think that through. What I should have done is cast it, or maybe didn't cast Jace at all. Maybe that's a better play. Just don't cast Jace. Or if I will cast Jace, what I should have done is to either bounce to E5 instead of losing Jace, countering that spell, Yeah, I know what the other card is. It's a land, so we're not going to be able to counter that. So now I have intrigue back into my hand. I lost Jace. And now I'm going to use. I am definitely going to use Field of Ruin. One way or another, I'll have to use it. I can use it on his turn, but there is a chance that he can do a few more tricks once he untaps. So I'm gonna go ahead and take 3 because he does have Sakura Tribe Elder. So I'm gonna take 3. We'll sacrifice it before the Field of Ruin happens. And this is what I'm talking about earlier. I should have fetched 4 Hallowed Fountain instead. Now I don't have a basic land to look for. What I really wanted to see now is Ghost Quarter. Because at least Ghost Quarter, when I sacrifice it alone. I don't have to tap 2 mana for that. And also, we're only targeting our opponent's land, and that's basically any land. So yeah, I'm going to be using Path now. We're down to 9. We're down to 9. We're going to use Path. I've hold it for so. Oh, there you go. All right. So we are going to counter that. Well, we found Teferi finally. Alright, so we are going to counter that with our Cryptic command. I'm sure there's no counter because he doesn't have an additional green mana. So yeah. Alright, and we found Dovin Speedo. Sweet. I'm gonna have to play Field of Ruin again, just in case he managed to find something that would destroy my graveyard. So I'm gonna keep Dovin Speedo in play first, because you might find one. You might find a Bajuka bug or anything that destroys or takes care of my graveyard. I'm gonna draw a card with Teferi. And we finally found our Ghost Quarter. Finally. Huh. It's a... I can't counter that. Alright, sure, then Teferi's dead. Alright, fine. Teferi's dead. Wow. He's saving it. Alright. Well, I'm still gonna untap 2 lands here. I still have Dovin Speedo to counter the next Scapeshift. If it is Primeval Titan, then we got a problem. If it's Scapeshift, then I can counter. It is Scapeshift though, so yeah. We'll counter that with Dovin Speedo. I'm not going to show you the top of my deck anymore. Let's see. Oh, alright. Well, he decided to end it. That was really good. Aside from all the misplays that I did, we still managed to survive. I really like Crucible of Worlds here. Wow. So if you like this video, and I hope you do, please do consider. And see you again in the next episode. Ciao.